Happy hump day. I got the freaking picks for us today, guys. Let's lock in, talk some freaking Major League Baseball. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Keystone coming at you with another free pick video. Guys and gals, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Drop a comment. Let me know who you guys like today in the MLB. I found myself kind of leaning towards some hitters today for the first time in a while. Hopefully the weather gets a little warmer here pretty soon. We had some close misses yesterday. The guy from Oakland let us down, Springs. It was a losing day overall because the Phillies, it was really just two games. I'll show you guys a quick recap that got me into trouble, really. So we hit this book play. We hit this little NBA play and limit you like $10 on this. That's nice, though. You know, it helps. We did hit this one on Sleeper, which was nice. And then this one right here really got us because some of my VIPs did flex this because Better has an unbelievable return when you miss one. So it's like 2.5x. So if they put $25 on this, they still got $62.50. So it basically paid for both our slips over there. But yeah, the Pirates, I backed them, man. And I backed this game. I took the alt over 5.5 runs. It was just a shit show. Both pitchers, I thought were going to get rocked and roughed up, and it just did not freaking happen. So very unfortunate. Maybe Jake Irvin's just really good now. I don't know. It's back-to-back starts. He's looked pretty fucking solid. This was the one I gave you guys for free. Now, Caminero had his chances. He was 1 for 5. Santana had his chances. He was 1 for 5. What sucks about this, too, is Aranda broke a finger in this game, so he's going to be on the DL for a while. Really unfortunate. He's been playing really well. Yeah, and then Steve Kwan, I told you guys how much I loved him. Hopefully that helps you win some money on some other slips, too. We did have him doubled up. Springs, he had a really bad first inning. He got the pitch count extremely high. He settled in, pitched pretty well from there, but the pitch count was just a little bit high to get that, a couple more outs, get us into that next inning. So that one sucked. Got to do better on these chalkboard slips. They're very important to our bankroll. Same thing. I actually incorporated a couple unders, like I told you guys. Jimenez has been struggling. Santander's really not been doing much this year. And Santander, I believe he hit a home run. So that was unfortunate. One guy away right here on this slip. A lot of slips that look like this. These were two very hot hitters. Like I mentioned, in that game, Washington-Pittsburgh, Ruiz, he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league. Just didn't get it done. Brian Reynolds, same thing. Same game. That game got me into a little trouble yesterday. And then we had this one too. This guy's one shot away. This goalie's one shot away. If he gets one more shot, this guy's got one more save. So, very close on a couple of these misses. But guys, the beauty of what we do here at SBAA, we don't have to win every day to be highly profitable. So wanted to let you guys know the week pass, the month pass, the season pass, that deal is gone. Congrats to all the guys who signed up. It literally paid for itself in the first couple days, even with a losing day yesterday. Yeah. So what I'm going to do today, though, is hook you guys up. I probably am going to have a few AI slips is what I'm hearing spit out today. Now, these are focusing on soccer lines, guys. It's scanning the market. Most of the time they're on Sports Millions or Dabble. And it's just going in there. It's running simulations, and it's finding misplaced lines from what Sports Millions and some of these sites are putting up. So it would be a great day to sign up, I believe, on the day pass. Probably have a few of those included. And it's 50% off if you use promo code HUMPDAY on checkout. I got it down there on the ticker. One other thing, too, before we get started, I have 2 slips today for you guys. We're going to run back another 4-stack on Dabble, and I got another chalkboard play for you. Going to try to keep this pretty consistent going forward. Some days I may have it, some days I might not. And then I need to probably start making more content for you guys where I'm going to not always necessarily give an official bet out, but I'm going to definitely make like some shorter videos, I think, where I give like a pick in a few games, like some bonus videos and it'll mostly focus on sportsbooks lines, not player props. So we'll see. Wanted to let you guys know, though, I have some big plans coming up. My first trip of the year, getting out there on the road back to the SBAA Nation roots, baby. And I will be attending on Friday, April 25th. Okay, this is not this weekend, but the following weekend. I will be up in Kansas City, and I will be watching the Astros and Royals game live from Kauffman Stadium. Probably do a little vlogging. If you live around the Kansas City greater area, I think I remember speaking to a few of you during football season I know are close, or maybe you're like right on the state line over there in Kansas. Yeah, if you want to join me Probably another creator that most of you have probably seen at some point. He's going to be there. I'm not going to say his name, but you guys will find out soon enough. And yeah, we're going to go together to this probably. I'm pretty sure he's going to make this game. I will definitely be there. And then the following night on Saturday, we have UFC, pretty solid for a non-numbered event in Kansas City. I forget it was Protest versus Ian Machado Gary in the main event. So we're looking forward to that one. Definitely be placing some big bets, I think, on that event. And yeah, it's just going to be a great time. And then if I can get my ass up early enough, which I think I should be able to, probably take it a little easy at UFC. I will be going the next day, so Friday night, we're going to be going to Kauffman Stadium, Royals Astros. Saturday, we'll be at UFC. And then Sunday, the April 27th, I will be driving back across I-70 and hitting up this Brewers Cardinals game. So that'll be my first time to both these stadiums. The last time I was out on the road, I actually had a chance to go to either one of these based on the route I took. And then my company was kind of like forcing my hand a little bit. And so I didn't end up getting to make it. So I'm rather looking forward to both these ballparks. Going to be new experiences. Once I can get some, some roll, of the stadium and surrounding areas like restaurants and stuff, I will be opening a new playlist for the channel where it's basically like ballpark reviews. Like, hey, if you go to this one, this is what's cool, stuff like that. So maybe you guys will enjoy that. Maybe some of you won't. But yeah, I'll be at in St. Louis on Sunday. This is a 1:15 game. Should be a lot of fun. Brewers, I think I've never seen them live. Yeah, I know I've seen the Cardinals, but I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, no, wait, I did when I was a kid. I actually saw Jose Canseco play the Brewers way back in the day when he was, when Robin Yount was there. They were still a member of the American League for some of you older guys back then. Yeah, it was like one of the first baseball games I ever went to. So, yeah, looking forward to it. That's a little road trip I got planned. So if you're in St. Louis, you're in Kansas City, you want to go hang out with Keystone and one of my other creators. He's got a much bigger presence on YouTube than I do, I promise. Yeah, it should be a good time. We can meet you guys. Maybe not be, sitting right where you are, but at some point we'll hook up, maybe have a beer or something. And yeah, I'll definitely let you know what section we're sitting in. Most likely club level, because I'm just a club level kind of guy. I love the view from the club level. I like some of the, lesser crowds, less guys in line to take a fucking piss, stuff like that. So anyways, let's get into the picks today. This is why the video is dropping so late, because I sat here and went back and forth. I got to just be, I guess, a little faster. Sometimes I might get back to doing them the night before, but I don't know. It just depends. We'll see. Hopefully you guys can get these in before the game start. We do have some day baseball today, so I'll try to speed this up a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be over on Chalkboard. And like I told you guys, make sure you hit that like button if you're new to the channel, sub. And if we can get 50 likes on this videos, I'll drop a bonus VIP slip over on the winnable free plan, guys. I got one on Better that I already have planned out. So make sure you hit that like button. It's already uploaded. And I'd love to get you guys down on that. Just help your boy out by smashing the thumbs up button. So yeah, sign up on Chalkboard. Promo code SBAA, guys. Get you $100 welcome bonus plus a free square. Yeah, let's get into the pick. So pick number one, we're going to take Jose Soriano over 17.5 outs. What that means is we need 18 outs, which is the equivalent of 6 innings pitched. So this is a matchup play for me. If we look at Soriano's last 10, it's a 60% hit rate. If we look at 2025, he's 2 of 3. And the one he missed, it was right there. He had 16 outs. So what I like to see, though, is the pitch counts. He got this done in only 73 pitches in his first. But the last 2 games, I like to see him healthy numbers here, getting to the 90s. And, yeah, I feel pretty good about this. If we look at the head-to-head, this was from last season against this similar Rangers roster. And he had 23 outs, almost a freaking perfect game. I mean, that's actually pretty incredible. So through 93 pitches in that game, 4-1 Angels win. Now, the reason I really like this today, if we come back over here to Fangraphs, if we look at all these important stats, right? Slugging percentage, OPS, which is on base. This is one I like to really look at. I like to look at ISO, which is they call it isolated power. It's slugging plus batting average. And then I like to look at WRC, which is runs created based on WOBA, which is weighted on base average. So these are important stats. You want them to be higher numbers. And if we just look at Texas, let me make sure I have this set on right-handed pitching. I do. Look at Texas versus righties, okay? We come to OPS. They're bottom 5 right here. If we come to ISO power, let's just do it this way so we can see them. They're right here, bottom 10. If we look at runs created, they're also, I thought they were bottom 10 in this too. Oh, maybe I got it backwards. Here we go. Yeah, they're bottom 3. So they're just not seeing righties very well right now. This is a guy that's, if we look at the K rate, it's not like, I don't expect him to have a ton of strikeouts or anything, but they're not walking a lot against righties either. So it's actually second last in walk, or actually I clicked on the wrong one. Sorry. They're dead last in walk rates. Dead last in walk rates. So if they're batting right around 200 or under and they have a very low walk rate, this leads me to believe that he should make it deep into this ball game. So that's going to be pick number 1. Jose Soriano over 17.5 outs. Now, guys, this is a 2.58 multiplier. This is the juiced. Well, it's kind of juiced. This one's more juiced to this next one. Okay, this is a 1.71. What that means when you see these sites like Sleeper, Chalkboard, 1.78 or 77, I forget which one it is, that's considered a pick'em. So anything below that, they think it's slightly favored to do this. When you get a 1.5, they think this is very, very likely. So I put 0.65 units on this to win a little over 1 in profit. The next pick is going to be Ronel Blanco under 5.5 strikeouts. Now, when you first look at this one, it doesn't look quite as good. This year, he's gone over this 2 out of 3. Went over here by 1, went over here by 2, stayed under here at Minnesota. But look at what this is on the books. This is why Chalkboard has it at a 1.5. It's negative 165. You look at the head-to-head start last year, you only had 2. Now, the reason I like this, if we come back over here, make sure this is set to right-handed pitching still. Yes, it is. If we look at the K percentage, Colorado's leading the majors at almost 30%, which is extremely high. But St. Louis is down here at 10% less. They're actually bottom 5 in baseball. So I think this is a good spot. I know St. Louis is among the league leaders in batting average too against righties. I think there's a lot of way that this under can just hit for us, basically, because they could rough him up. He could be out of there, and St. Louis is batting almost 300 this year against righties. A lot of guys in their lineup just destroy right-handed pitching. Newt Barr, Arenado, Contreras is starting to maybe pick it up just a little bit. But yeah, I like this healthy 281 batting average through, pretty solid. We're 400 something plate appearances into the data now. So I think it checks out. You look at this too, historically, he's got a very low K rate against this Cardinals roster. In fact, it's only at 6% in 15 plate appearances. Now, granted, that's a very small sample size, but that really, really checks out. Okay, so I don't think this is a good spot to back Blanco. I think that line's too high. I think it should be at 4.5, if anything, and I'd still take the under there. So that's going to be the second leg of this. And yeah, you could definitely find these lines somewhere, but Chalkboard usually pays a little more in Sleeper. That's why I like to set plays over here. And this is going to be a push line in some places. It'll probably be like right on 5. And then Soriano outs, I think it's a little more juice than this on some other sites that I saw. So keep that in mind. Let's go over to the next slip, which is going to be the hitters. Now, if you remember yesterday, we were right there. We just needed basically, like those guys to score a run or have somebody on base when they got their hits for an RBI. Just didn't get it done. It was close. I feel pretty good about today. I will say that the weather in the Chicago game, which I'm about to give you, the wind is blowing in. So it's, the power numbers we saw yesterday out of these A's batters, it may not be as home run friendly today, so to say, but I still have faith in their ability against this atrocious White Sox, bullpen, plus the starter's not the greatest. And I really like the lefties today in the lineup. So we're going to talk about it, but it is going to be over on Dabble. Same promo code, guys, SBAA, link down below. Get a 25 free bucks. If you're not on Dabble yet and it's legal in your state, you crazy, man. You're absolutely nuts. This is the best app in the game, guys. So we've been really hot on Dabble. We cooled off a little bit, won a couple slips there night, but I just remember where my account balance was like 3 weeks ago to where it is now. And this is what I tell you guys, we don't have to win every single day on this channel. So it's freaking awesome. It's great, healthy spot. And, most of the VIPs obviously have similar because they copy all my plays. So, yeah, let's get into the picks. These are some of the wins from this week. So the first duo we're going to take, now granted, they've already faced this pitcher this year, but I'm one of those guys that always thinks it's advantage hitters, especially in such a short time frame. So they're very familiar with Boyd now. They did get 5 hits off him. He pitched pretty well. He had some good strikeout numbers, but now, like I said, now they know kind of what to expect from him. This is down in San Diego, not in Wrigley Field this time. And I just like the way this Padres offense is playing up until yesterday, really. Machado's been extremely hot, and Arraez has been extremely hot. Now, these are guys that I like to back anytime, really. Anytime you can get Luis Arraez at 1.5, that's a bargain as a pick 'em. So it's a lefty on the mound today. Machado's been crushing left-handed pitching this year in Boyd. And then Arraez, he bats against righties usually better, but this guy's so good that he'll literally bat like 300 against one and 350 against the other. So if we come look at that game over here, we can see, I think this was, or maybe, this was one of the earlier games today. So this one you want to lock in soon. It's like literally going to be a couple hours by the time I get this uploaded. I'll have to start putting these videos out for you guys the night before, I think, when I know that there's a lot of day games the next day. So Boyd overall, even though he had success, I mean, it's a 238 batting average, not the greatest numbers from the Padres. But some of the key guys like Machado, 4 for 10 with 2 doubles. Okay, so I like that. And then Arraez also is 2 for 4 with a double as well. So we're seeing some success here. Tatis is the one that's 0 for 3. Now he's been hot too. Like I don't mind backing him either, but I'm going to focus on the 2 and 3 hitter. I think it correlates extremely well. Hopefully they can get it done. The other thing I really like about this, the Cubs bullpen is egregious right now. It's actually terrible. And, on paper, it looked okay coming into the year, but they have a lot of injuries, guys. So if they can't get to Boyd for whatever reason, I think it's probably going to be a lower scoring game if I had to guess, but I like their chances against the Cubs bullpen. So that's going to be the first duo. And then the second duo, this pays 11x, by the way. The second duo is Tyler Soderstrom and Lawrence Butler. These are 2 lefties. They bat first and third in the A's batting order. Now, I didn't think there was a ton of data on this game, but let's go take a look and see what the track record is here. So we got Bido versus Jonathan Cannon. Okay, so Cannon, it's actually pretty solid, but I like the way that these A's hitters are playing this year. So it looks like Rooker actually is 2 for 3 lifetime, and Andujar is 2 for 3 lifetime. We don't have Lawrence Butler's 0 for 3 with the strikeout, so that doesn't look the greatest on paper. But I'm trusting my instincts here, the way the guy's hitting right-handed pitching right now. And then it looks like Soderstrom's never actually faced. He's actually never faced Cannon. So, yeah, but that's going to be the next pair. And, yeah, I mean, we're going to roll it out. We're getting 1.5 on 2 hitters on the road. The White Sox, same thing. They have an egregious bullpen. The A's actually, it was like 3-3 for a long time yesterday, and then the A's just exploded once the White Sox bullpen came in. Could see a similar setup today. They might let Cannon stay out there and eat some innings because of all the bullpen arms they used yesterday. It's very possible. So I like this a lot, guys. This pays 11x. I love the better slip I set too. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I really want to give that out to you. Help your boy out. Help the channel grow. Drop a comment. Tell me who you like today, and I might even just put it in a VIP slip. So, yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm going to get this uploaded, and let's cash some freaking slips today. Peace.